Today's the 5-year anniversary of the Democrats' stimulus bill. $1 trillion later, Bigler, you still work at the Daily Caller. Has this worked?
Clearly not.
Obviously. The Democrats have been in power for a really long time. They had complete control of the House, the Senate, the executive, and they passed the stimulus 5 years ago. And they're still trotting out, $1 trillion later, they're trotting out unemployed people at the State of the Union and being like, Republicans just won't let us let us spend.
And the president's admitted that the stimulus was a failure. I mean, he, in so many words, right? You know, he can't say that it was an outright failure. But when he says that shovel-ready jobs weren't quite as shovel-ready as they should have been, I mean, these are the types of things.
When he jokes about that too, you know,
exactly.
it's
jokes.
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys don't have jokes.
These are signals that we like.
They got Michelle's dress.
But we dumped all this money, and actually, I would say that the one place that's probably had the most impact on the economy, that's not the economy itself, the private sector, is probably the Federal Reserve, because by holding down all the rates, they've allowed Wall Street to flourish during the Obama years. My guess is that at the end of the day, the stimulus has really done almost nothing.
In 2009, it was so inexpensive to go to Las Vegas, and I really wish that we could come back to those days.
You talk to guys in their mid-20s, mid to late 20s, none of them are employed. They're all in their basements. They're all playing video games. For us, who have jobs, albeit like low-paying jobs at disreputable websites, like we're still doing comparatively really well, and that helps us with the ladies. We're going to get so many lawyers out of this recession. Like every other person I know is in law school or prison.
Yeah. Yes.
That's like the weirdest recession tactic is like, I can't find a job anywhere, so I'm just going to spend this time racking up debt in law school. It's like worst. Why would you do that?
That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like you lose your job and you're like, I'll just go back to school.
Speaking of stimulating,
Miley Cyrus is a skank.
Don't say that.
If she's not a skank, what's a skank?
Miley Cyrus is a broken shell of a Disney star. Over the weekend, Miley Cyrus appeared to be filleting a Bill Clinton impersonator.
it's topical, it's relevant.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Can we not? Could she not pick a more relevant, like, sort of scandal, like maybe Anthony Weiner, like something like that, like Bill Clinton in a Bill Clinton suit?
That's what the kids are into these days, I think.
I guess.
She is such her fingers
The
on the
90s are
pulse
back.
of like what kids are into sexually. That like
her finger's definitely on a pulse. She has no idea actually what sexy is. It's garish. It's kind of like a nightmare. I saw
It's
the
not
pictures.
taking off your clothes and sticking out your tongue?
Yeah, like
no, and like the weird robotic pelvic thrusting.
Yeah,
it's like not dancing. It's just
and those
thrusting.
things that she wears that it's like I'm going to show you absolutely everything except my nipples and vagina. That's,
right. Ew.
Yeah, that's a gross word.
There it is.
Join us in the Daily Caller campaign against using the word vagina. Call it or
No. What did he say? What?
You're like one of Goodwill Hunting's stupid friends.
That's the best description I've ever heard. Bad for her.
Oh.